Well, after Obama got re-elected, we realized that there was a dire emergency going on. At least we feel each of our houses are in distress because of what the Obama administration is doing to our rights alone. Being out of the Second Amendment, with the introduction of Obamacare, which we feel is unconstitutional, and just adds up from there. Right. The day after he was inaugurated, officially on TV, is when I flipped my flag over. At that time, only one other person had a flag in the neighborhood, and he called me out on it, and thought it was a disgrace to the flag. And then I explained to him, no, it is a visual, nonverbal protest, usually towards the government. If it's offshore on a boat, that's considered a distress or emergency. So once I talked to him about it, he flipped his flag over.
I think we had about a 5-minute conversation. He explained to me about a flag at sea upside down as a distress signal, but on land it's a nonverbal, nonviolent protest. And I said, well, I think about turning mine over, and I discussed it with my wife, and she agreed, and over it went.
And then my other neighbors started picking up on it and started talking to me. And it's about education. People think, and they don't know until you educate, about what's going on. And then it clicks, and then everybody else started following and putting up their flags. Like, hey, he's right. We do need to do something.
It was a little unnerving. I mean, I wish that we weren't in this situation where I felt it was necessary, but I feel very strongly that it's an important statement that needs to be made.
I was proud to join a protest of like-minded people because, we feel so impotent. We feel like we really can't do anything. So when we go together, when we unite, even in a very small way, we are doing something, and that's very cool. So I was proud. There you go.
We need to show these people that there is something going on serious in this country. And, it's not every day you have neighborhoods this big that do this kind of stuff, so it shows there is a serious problem. First and foremost would be the most recent flagrant attack on the Second Amendment. It's unjustified. I'm a gun owner. I'm a very respectful gun owner. I teach all my kids, even my youngest, all the way down, gun safety, gun respect, how to handle a gun, everything. I was brought up that way. So it's a vagrant attack, and it's unjustified. It's an emotional response to a tragedy, and there's no facts thought about it. And the other one would be the Obamacare. I think it's a quote-unquote socialist structure. Government should not be involved in our medical care. That's for us to decide and how we want to live and do our things. And I think that's a vagrant disrespect to the Constitution. He overnight started implementing drastic changes that totally go against the way the Constitution and the founding fathers meant for it to happen, and that's what did it.
Our entitlements crisis is incredible, and it's just incredibly irresponsible of President Obama to make a new entitlement called Obamacare.
I believe that their agenda is different from mainstream America, and I don't believe in Obamacare. I think that our Constitution was written to protect us against the government, and I feel like the government is trying to invade our lives, and I think that it's time for America to wake up and figure out what we need to do to stop it.
My biggest message would be, don't be afraid to speak about your feelings. Just, we're at a time and age, it's a desperate time, I feel, and I know there's many out there that do, and they're in a shell. And I just want people to know, don't be afraid to come out and just educate. Even if you talk to one person, 2 people, just talk about it. Don't stay hidden up, because honestly, if you don't do anything, you're just as responsible as the people that's doing the whole problem. So you have to get out and you have to say something. Anything. Post something on Facebook or Twitter. Just do something.